Should we do some would you rathers?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
First wine.
First wine or first one?
Both.
Oh. Let's see.
Okay. Would you rather live your life literally stuck to me, like sewn together,
Siamese-ish.
or have a long distance relationship and only see your partner one day a year?
Okay, let's see.
Right?
Stick together or only see your partner one day a year.
I know my answer.
That's a long distance.
What the fuck?
I don't want to be stuck.
One day a year?
Okay. At least
There's
you have
no
freedom.
way we would last if I only saw you one day a
There's
year.
no way it would last. We were sewn together.
We basically are sewn together.
Oh no.
We've been sewn together for the last 3.5 years.
How would you go to work? How would you make a poo-poo?
You already literally poop 2 feet away from me every day.
It's
I have to beg you to do a courtesy flush.
Separate. I could at least be in another part of the room if I want.
Well, guess.
Agree to disagree.
Things aren't going too well right now.
It's all good. It's all good. Next.
Okay. Would you rather your partner cheat on you with a different person every week?
Jesus.
Or your partner cheat on you once a month, but only with their exes?
So it's a different person every week, or once a month with their exes?
All of these are terrible.
Or once a month with their exes?
Yeah.
The first one, I think. Cheat on me every week with a new person.
Really? Why?
I mean, they both suck.
Yeah.
I don't want either. But if I have to choose, I guess because if it's a new person, at least it's like
It's
she's doing it
only
every week. Like
physical
clearly,
cheating.
clearly she's got no attachment. But if it's an ex, it's like
They might
you're not
be in
letting this
love.
go.
But then there's less frequency. I mean, if you
That's true,
do
too.
it with an ex,
Yeah.
I don't know, and then maybe they won't get like AIDS because
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
the same person. I don't know.
Yeah, I might switch mine. Maybe.
I don't know. All of
And
them
then I'll just have to
suck.
befriend that ex and be like, "This is how we do things now."
Ooh, this is a good one, and it might segue to what I want to talk to: jealousy.
Jealousy.
Oh God, please stop. Would you rather never be cheated on but suffer from extreme jealousy on a daily basis, or be cheated on regularly but never know about it or suspect a thing?
So it's jealous and no, I'm cheated on.
Oh God.
I totally wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
I mean, I
okay.
was, but I was like thinking really too hard.
Okay, cheated on.
Cheated on, and you know about it.
Wait, now I'm fucking confused.
Let me see.
Cheated on regularly but never know, or you're never cheated on but you're always fucking jealous for no reason.
I guess never know about it, because either way it's happening. So
That is terrible. Why are we so opposite?
the way I see it is either way it's happening, right? So then it's a matter of, am I going to be, is it going to let it ruin my life every single day, or ignorance is bliss, I don't know about it. Either way it's going to happen.
Well,
Obviously I'd want to know about it if I can do something about it, but if I'm not going to be able to do anything about it, and it's just like, oh, it's happening, it's just driving me bonkers.
well, I believe in a growth mindset, and if you're really
Oh,
not cheating on me, then I will be able to learn to get over the jealousy. But it's gonna suck while I am jealous.
If you're really not?
Yeah, never cheated on, but dealing with jealousy.
Oh, never mind. I choose that.
How many times are you gonna?
I must be tired. I thought it was you were being cheated on and you were super jealous about it, or you were being cheated on.
No,
and you had idea.
never being
I choose
cheated.
the first one. Yeah.
Go, here we
You
go.
can get over that growth mindset.
Yeah.
Yes. I get it now.
We agree
I get
on
it now.
something. Oh, sorry, everybody.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, this
Okay.
clapping is too much. Okay, one more. Let me find a good one, a
Alright,
juicy
yeah,
one.
find a good one.
No, I don't like. Ooh, this one. This is the one.
Oh boy.
Okay. Would you rather date someone who only has wild, kinky sex, or strictly
yeah.
missionary for the rest of your relationship?
Why not wild, kinky?
What? Okay.
I mean, I just feel like
Because
it can
sometimes
either be plain Jane the whole time, or it's like, what's gonna happen? As long as it's not
What
like, oh, this cucumber's going up your bunghole.
well, that's wild and kinky. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe you're getting the cucumber up your bunghole, and I'm gonna be like stuck on my toe. I don't know.
You know what?
I'm gonna be
I'll
like-
take it. Well, maybe not the first one. I won't take
I'm
that.
gonna be like, I want to beat you, and
Yeah. But,
I don't know.
I mean,
Apparently, we're not having wild and kinky sex.
You gotta mix it up. It's all about
it.
mixing it up, right? Doesn't mean I
is
can't
it?
set guidelines on that wild and kinky. Doesn't mean I can say, hey,
So what's
this
your
is cool,
safe word?
This is not cool. It is ishkabibble.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Nice. Okay.
So, jealousy.
So jealousy. Going back to that previous one. Yes, jealousy. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna drink.
I mean, man, we can go so many routes with that. In terms of what? Geez, jealousy when you go out.
Yeah.
Jealousy. I mean, the biggest ones we've faced. I think the two biggest ones that come to my mind are jealousy if we're going out.
Mm-hmm.
Even more so if like you're going out with your girlfriends and I'm not. Mm-hmm. Or if I'm going on a trip and you're not there. It's basically if we're not there, even if we are there, it can still. I'd say it doesn't really happen when we're there, but it's that not knowing.
Yeah. So what makes you jealous? What triggers your jealousy, Joe?
When I don't feel like I'm being respected. So I think how I'm interpreting jealousy right now is going to be a little different than what people are thinking. I'm not necessarily seeing it as a guy's hitting on her at the bar or something and I'm jealous. Like, yeah, it might be a little, but at the same time, I'm a big believer in if your girlfriend's hot, your girlfriend's hot. You guys are going to hit on her.
If they weren't hitting on me, you should be concerned because that means you're dating someone that's not too cute. Hey.
But I mean it more in terms of respect. So like if a guy's hitting on you and you just keep like, whether it's because you have like some weird insecure need to like get that attention, and it's like I'm clearly there. The boyfriend is clearly there, and not only are you ignoring me, but you're hitting on this guy, dancing with him. Then it's just like, are you serious right now? That's not even jealousy. That's just you're messing up the respect here.
Okay, well.
What's yours?
Well, first of all, I'm not dancing on any dudes.
Debatable. Keep going.
Well, what triggers me is when I am not kept in the loop. Like, for me, I could care less. Like, if Joe wants to go to a strip club, I'm all for it. I want to be there. I want to go to the strip club. But if he doesn't, like, tell me or is like, oh, well, like 3 days later, yeah, I went to a strip club, I'm going to be like, what the fuck? What else are you fucking hiding from me? Just tell me. So that's where I get jealous, when I don't know, like, what you're
Gaps
doing.
in information.
Yeah. And if, like, you're with your friends and you just like omit all these places you went to and like don't really want to tell me like what happened, I'm gonna start like, my mind's gonna start racing. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, he like banged someone, like, oh my god, he's like doing coke off bitches' asses, like.
So should we give I guess it's better to just give real world examples rather than
I can't think of any.
I mean, I've definitely experienced, this was more early on, it doesn't really happen now, but early on in our relationship, so early on in our relationship, we were very, very opposite. She was
We're still very fucking opposite.
She was very party girl. I mean, go hard, and I wasn't. Yeah, I was not a party girl. I was way more reserved. Like, go have fun. I'm not like, don't have fun. I know what I'm getting into, but like, again, my biggest thing is just respect. Have as much fun as you want. Get as drunk as you want. But don't...
Careful what you wish for.
Don't do anything. And we had an incident where she was dancing and loving having guys' attention. And again, like when I'm just kind of standing there as the boyfriend, I feel
When was
very
this?
stupid.
When was this?
James Beach.
What at James Beach? When I ran into my friends?
Oh, that's another one. So another one.
Here we go.
Another one. We had just gotten there, and she
I
went
ran
to
into
college.
some. Yeah.
Her college friend, her ex-boyfriend's college friends were there, and she's all drunk. They're like, "Oh my god, yeah!" And she totally leaves me hanging by myself. Walks up to them and
not by yourself. You were with our friends. I just ran up to say hi.
I guarantee if you asked our friends, they would have been like, "This felt weird too. I felt weird for you."
Oh my god.
And they're like kissing her on the. I'll let the audience be the judge. They were kissing her on the cheek, lifting her up, and it's not like she was like, "Uh-oh, I better calm this down because my boyfriend's over there." She was all down for them being all friendly. So for me, it's like, not only did you just walk away from me, but now I'm watching you. I feel like the stupid boyfriend is just sitting there watching you get kissed by other guys, and you're not even pushing him away. It's just kind of happening?
They literally were giving me a hug and kissed me on the cheek. It's not a big deal. It's normal.
It wasn't like oh, hey, good to see you. It was like arm around you the whole time, didn't come off.
The whole time being like 4 minutes.
Again, agree to disagree. We've since overcome that, but that, as you can see, that was clearly
I would never bang someone else or make out with someone else, so you don't have to worry about that.
So that's a good point you said it, because that's where my head goes. So I extrapolate things. I look at it as, if this is what I'm seeing now, what happens when I'm not around? So for me, I look at that as if we can already see it from my perspective, where she's doing this in front of me and not even acknowledging it. What is she willing to do if I wasn't there? And that's where my head starts getting jealous, and I'm like, oh God, I can't even imagine what happened if I wasn't there. So that's what drives me nuts.
Well, for me, okay, like we spoke on the last episode about words of affirmation, that is Joe's biggest weakness, and not just affirmation words in fucking general. Joe could be on a trip for work for a week, and I don't need to hear from it all day and send cutesy things back and forth. I just want to know oh, I'm going to do this, or I'm fucking alive, and then I'll have to find out from Instagram that he's doing all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, that looks so fun. How was your day? What do you want? And he's like, my day's fine. He's living with a teenage boy. I'm just
I get the updating, but I don't get and I know people are going to disagree with this, but I just don't get the updating every 10 minutes.
It's not every 10 minutes. It's just we're going out to dinner.
What are you doing?
Well, I have to do that because you literally won't respond to me.
But that just re-emphasizes me not responding, because I'm like, here's the 5th text in a row. What are you doing?
Well, if you are proactive, which you have gotten better about. We found our happy medium. If as long as I know where he's going, or not where he's going, but just kind of an update of oh, hey, I'm going to do this with my friends, or oh, hey, we're doing this now. Hey, I'm alive, I exist.
Which shows the importance of communication.
Yeah. So now every time he goes somewhere, we have rules. Same when I go somewhere, what I need to do, and
which brings up the bigger overlying point of this all. To round this all out, we can talk about all the things that each of us get jealous about or uneasy about. But then it's what are you doing about that? Because obviously, right, it's not healthy if it's just I'm jealous. Let me go ahead. That's super toxic. And we almost fell into that trap of let me just list 30 stories of all the times you pissed me off. All right, what's the solution? And luckily we finally we hit that point where it's all right, we've got to actually talk this out and figure out.
So I know if I send him 5 texts in a row, it's going to trigger him to shut down even more, but he knows if he just sends me a little quick text oh, well, hey, this is what I'm doing today, I won't send 5 texts in a row, because I'm going to be okay, I know what's happening.
Yeah,
so we fucking did it.
Boom.
Oh wait, soft clapping, because we don't want to scare Everly.
Don't scare Everly. Mascot Everly is on the table today.
Always around.
She's overweight and still needs to lose weight.
She's very fat, but whatever. And don't worry, this table is gonna be cleaned of dog hair. I know it's unsanitary to have your dog on your dining table. Speaking of cleaning, another hot button for me.
I almost feel like it's all on the same page of gaps of communication. Well, she's very, very, if anyone saw her, we're filming this on a Saturday, she had done a whole IG, let me put it this way, she had done such an IG story on her cleaning today that we've had this whole premise of, oh, let's make it a whole YouTube thing. So the fact that she wants and can create a whole character off of cleaning shows how much she likes cleaning.
I love cleaning. It's my therapy. I think about all the germs, and we have 4 people living here and 2 dogs. How am I supposed to if I didn't clean, we would be living in the most disgusting place ever.
Which I will say, this is probably one of the most perfect instances that I love opposites attract type situation, because I'm grateful that she cleans, because I love it.
When have you ever said that?
There's that gap, just gotta let her know. This is my chance, guys. Alexis, thank you so much for cleaning. I appreciate that so much.
Welcome.
I should say that more often.
Aww.
I'm obviously putting myself on the spot here being recorded, but I obviously have to work on that.
Well, this is motivation for me to keep doing this podcast.
Oh, there we go. Gets me to communicate. So this is the most communicating I've been doing.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, I mean, when I first moved out here to LA, I lived with guys, and I mean, you don't even have to move somewhere. Go to college. Any guy listening in college, our rooms are a mess. It's a pigsty. It sucks. And then I got a girl roommate, and night and day. And then once moving in with Alexis and living with another female roommate, it's just the place stays so immaculate. Even at its dirtiest, what she's calling filthy, compared to like a guy setup, it's still immaculate. Every person, guy or girl, who comes in here, the first thing they say is, "Wow, this house is really clean."
Well, that's why I made the video today, because everyone's like, "Wow, Alexis, like, how do you clean it? It's like so clean all the time." And it's because every Saturday I go hard. I clean the doorknobs, I clean the remotes, I clean the cabinets. Like, I Swiffer and then I sanitize. It's a whole process.
She had, again, so intense. We have an alter ego that we in the house call her. It's called Carol.
Yeah.
Now, explain to them what a Carol is. What defines, who is a Carol?
Carol is like the kind of middle-aged woman that will, always send her food back because it wasn't good enough. She's always asking for the manager. I do a lot of customer service, so I deal with a lot of Carol types, and I think it's rubbing off on me because, I like things the way I like things, and I'm not going to settle for less, and I have standards, and sometimes they don't make sense, but, it's Carol's life.
And again, for you guys listening, just to, or for anyone really, it could be girls too, because it could be flip-flopped.
Yeah.
I don't want to gender
dude.
stereotype here. For those of us who may have a mess, but we like to call it ordered chaos, like today, just now, before starting to record this, I had a little plug-in for our surround sound for the TV, and I couldn't find it. And I usually, even though it may look like I live in chaos, I know where everything is. It's mapped in my head.
In a box?
Well, you had it put there, but I had it set with all the stuff, and I couldn't find it. I'm losing my mind, because for me, it's like, this is why you gotta tell me when you're doing this and doing that, and blah, blah, blah. Luckily, I ended up finding it. She apparently has a whole bag of electronic stuff.
Yeah, anything electronic, I just put in this drawer, and it's there. It was there.
And that was fine.
Yeah.
It works for me. I didn't know
away.
that, and I was like, it is not where I put my stuff.
I have a system.
I'm gonna go nuts.
Yeah, and he's like, you threw it away, didn't you? Because I do have a bad habit of just throwing things away.
I hate that. My mom does that with my dad. My dad, granted, again, I see both sides because I grew up with it. My dad has a whole room just piled with boxes from because what we do is, at least the guys in my family, when we buy stuff, we keep the boxes, not because we're hoarders, but initially we keep it because it's just like, all right, I might have to return this. In case I do, I want to make sure I have everything. We just like keeping things in order. Perfect example.
Amazon will take it back.
The headphones I am currently wearing, I'm going to have to return because there's a Bluetooth issue. Luckily, I have everything, all the wrappings, everything. I just have to send it back.
It would take it without the wrappings.
If I had just thrown it all away, I would have been nuts. But what happens is, a lot of us over time forget we still have these boxes. So just box and box and box. And the women in our lives just throw them all away, and we have to figure it out.
Because if you just left boxes around, you'd be living in a fucking box, okay?
This is true. This is true.
Yeah. So.
Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I've gotten better. Thanks to my lovely girlfriend. Thank you so much for organizing.
Oh my god. Oh, tell me more. Tell me why I'm so amazing.
Oh my god. What was the other, we had one more we wanted to hit today before we sign off.
Cleaning. We talked about jealousy. Was something funny. You told me to write it down and I forgot.
So I was thinking about bathrooms. How to know.
Oh.
Yes, this is a fun one.
Yes.
So last little topic, because I'm trying to keep the episodes shorter here. We want to do 30 minutes or less. How do you want to title this? It is... All right, I'll just get into it. When you're first dating someone, some people are comfortable with it, but at least for us, so I'll just speak on our own experience, you don't know, for me, I gotta go to the bathroom, but full candid, it might be really, really smelly, and I can make some smelly things.
Yes, and then blame it on me.
Well, not even that. I don't want to do that in your bathroom when I'm first getting to know you, and it's like, oh my god, I'm not dating this guy.
But everyone shits.
So, it's like figuring. She was saying, what did you do the first couple weeks?
Oh my god, I was nervous because I didn't really know his personality. I thought he was like a gym douche. He was like, oh, girls don't shit. I hate those type of guys. But I was like, okay, let me just feel it out. I'm nervous. So I really liked him. So I would literally walk the dog, go to the community center, like by the pool, and shit there.
Because we're in an apartment complex.
Yeah, we're in an apartment complex back then. And so I would go shit by the pool. Well, that sounds bad. Shit in the bathroom by the pool. And with the dog. And the cleaning guy would always see me and know. He would just like wait outside for me till I was done taking a shit and come clean the bathroom. And I was so offended. But
to her credit, until she told me, I never knew. I never suspected, like, oh, she's walking the dog a lot and gone for extended amounts of times.
Well, it wasn't even shitting. Sometimes I would go, I'd be like, I gotta walk the dog. To just like rip out some fucking loud farts. And I feel like the people at the gym could probably hear me next door. They're probably like, whoa.
Like, is someone dropping the weights?
Oh my God. It was
too much pre-workout.
You know how hard it is? Like, and we were eating bad foods, you know, like going on dates, and we're like, oh yeah, like, let's just have fun and like eat everything dipped in cheese.
Yeah, we definitely weren't I'm just gonna have a salad.
No.
You know what? I'm not even hungry. I'll just have this appetizer.
I had to fart so bad, and holding in your farts for like hours, I feel like it accumulates to like this giant Mount Vesuvius explosion that will just kill everyone.
Oh my God, so detailed.
Well, that's what it is.
No.
So, I don't know, and then after I hit a certain point, I was just like, I'm gonna fart.
When was that? How long?
I don't even know. It was early because we were basically living together so quickly.
I'm trying to think like tips on like how do you break the ice or the gas.
I feel like we just hit a point that was early because we were so together, even though you don't want to be sewn to me. And we just hit a point where we were like, oh my God, and I just like had to fart, and I farted. Or I think I remember like transitioning it, being like, oh, I have to go poop, and then I would go like hide and go poop.
Now that I think about it, I feel like as we started dating, well, let's just say a month, 2 months in, I just hit the point where I was like, I may not have felt comfortable enough doing it, but I felt comfortable enough to be like, oh, I've got to go. And you just hit the point where, just do it here. I don't care.
Yeah, just do it.
Just go do it. And I was like, all right, you want this? You asked for it.
I didn't like want to be in the bathroom while he was doing it like we do now, which is disgusting.
Yeah,
but
in the shower, I'm in there. Not in the shower, in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll be taking a shower in the morning, and I'll just look over, and he'll be like taking a dump, and I'm like, courtesy flush.
I still do like, not that I don't want her to watch it. This is a lot of talk on pooping. I just like my private. I like being in my own zone. I don't like being watched when I'm doing that. It's
what do you think I'm doing? Staring at you the whole time?
It's a neat thing. It's a weird thing I have, people watching. I don't know where I got that from, but.
Well, I'm definitely not watching. I may like glimpse over and be like, oh, that's what he's doing, but I'm not like, oh, poop time. Yeah, let's just watch for the next 15 minutes. Joe he likes to sing though. When he's pooping.
I was already doing this podcast. I'm gonna sing a little bit about poop.
Oh God!
Like
yeah.
That album dropping
2018
February.
This is when people sign off.
Valentine's Day. Buy it for your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your friends, friend zone friends. Ooh, we should talk about that one day. Friend zone, because that'll just be me talking to myself because I was the king of that.
And I'm the queen of friend zoning dudes. So.
Were you? You're one of those girls.
I didn't mean to, but like
out there, I got your back. I'm just as mad as you're feeling right now.
Oh my God. I needed to. Like they always just everyone I meet is like, oh, I want to bang you. What am I supposed to do? I have to friend zone
I'm the opposite. I wasn't like let's just do it. Mine was like I was just super nice. Like, that other guy's annoying you? Tell me about it. Oh, tell me more. You know what? You deserve someone better. Like you're such a great girl.
Let me build this IKEA furniture for you.
That's
the kind of guy.
I got you a gift even though you didn't ask for it. I know you're trying to give it back.
What the fuck? I should friend zone you and you buy me gifts. God.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm officially in the friend zone. Bye.
There we go. I'll give you guys an update if I get out of this friend zone. Well, thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed this.
Yay.
Keeping it going. If you have any suggestions, I'll be putting clips up for this, and you guys obviously see when I promote these. Comment on the promotional picture of the clips, what kind of topics you want to see. I should throw up
sex topics.
Sure. I should throw up like a thing like, what do you want to see? And then give options or a survey or something. I think that'd be cool.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of the day.
Have a sexual evening.